What's up, people? So for this video, we're gonna be doing a quick Final Cut Pro tutorial on how to import the video and export it so that it has the best audio and visual resolution there is possible for your video needs. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. Let's get to work. So first off, let's make a library. So you can label the library anything and you can put it anywhere. Now here we have the collection, we have this, and we have the project. The project is where we're gonna put all of our files, audio, whatever we wanna do and compile to make our footage. Over here is the import button, self-explanatory. And we're gonna be going over these as well, but first let's just import some files. So you can import files over here on this side of the screen, and over here is a layout that we're gonna mess around with as well. So what we're gonna upload, man, let's just upload my let's talk about the Kellogg's flavor strike that's happening currently. You know October is called Striketober as well. So right here, as you can see, I just highlighted everything. That's all the files we're gonna put in the project when we continue editing. Let's go over here and look at this side. So for files right here, I don't copy to my library. It just creates a whole lot of duplicates and creates a whole lot of stuff. But if you want to keep everything nice and orderly, put this, leave files in one place. It doesn't create any duplicates for you or anything like that. Here for analyze the video, I just ignore these. It can balance the color if it wants, but during the editing phase, I will be already doing my whole color grading scheme and whatnot. So you don't really need to have this checked off or not, but I'm just gonna have it there. Now you can either create optimized media or create proxy media. You should definitely create proxy media because basically when you're editing in proxy, everything will go smoother, faster. Your editing will go smoother and faster, you feel me? If you go down to analyze audio, you'll go to fix audio problems, separate mono and group stereo audio, and remove silent channels. All of those are perfect and fine. However, for this one, I'll leave unchecked because if you do fix audio problems, sometimes it does it in a way in which it's just awkward. It sounds robotic. For the importing phase, I think that's it. You just gotta press import all and everything will be there in the library. So there we go. Let's go over to the library. Everything should be here. Kellogg Strike. Here is the background task. This is very important because this is pretty much will tell you when you're done rendering, when you're done importing, and when everything's done transcoding and analyzing. Analyzing. And you can always go here, press this box right here. It will bring up this background taskbar at any time of the day, and you'll be good. Press here just to enlarge it, and you can see all the files that you have there, importing, rendering, whatever have you. Let's go on to making a new project. Now here's where we get interesting. So here for the video format, I shot this video in 1080p, but if you shot anything in 4K, 2K, and a high resolution, you can always go down here, make it 4K and whatever have you. If you did shoot something in 1080p or just pure HD and you go ahead and make it 4K, it'll still work too, but the thing is it will take a lot longer for it to render and export as well. It will take at least an hour or two. Whereas if you have anything that's below that, it's gonna take a couple minutes just for it to upload. Just for it to export. And it's not a long video. I'm pretty sure once I'm done editing it and compiling it, it's not gonna be a long video at all. So it's gonna take like 5 minutes for it to upload. It's probably gonna be like 2 minutes video, 5-minute upload. Whereas if it was in 4K, 2K, it will take an hour at least, 30 more minutes perhaps. Yeah, it's just longer. But it all depends on what you shot it in, 4K, 2K, 1080p, whatever have you. And that's that. Here, extra quality, why not? It's standard to go 422, but I usually just go that one. There we go. We have a new project timeline down here, and we're gonna pick any one of these to put down below. Let's see. So from this point on, since I'm about to start editing this video, I would go here, go to these little 2 boxes on the side. You can either choose letterbox, which is I use sometimes. What I do is I use 360 noise reduction. So then we're gonna go over here to this film icon, and we're gonna have high and the sharpness is also going to go high. Now, if you have a longer video and you're using the noise reduction, mind you, when you use the features or when you put the features amount and sharpness as high or high, maximum and very high and maximum, it will take very much longer for it to compile in the end and then export. It's going to take a lot more time. But if I were to make this clip a little bit shorter, if I go over here to this film roll and I use a magnifying glass and minimize it, and if I cut off at least this end of it, I'll get a shorter time. It cuts off the estimate by a good percentage. Now, let's go into the audio. So for the audio, what I like to do is make audio presets. But let me get to those presets right here. I click over here, go to audio fix. Those where my presets are, and these are all of my presets. Now, how did I get to these presets? I just had to mess around with the audios to find out which one's good for a particular type of video. But for me, I'm gonna show you guys my secret audio that's good for universally all video types. I'm just gonna show you guys screenshots of what I did. So basically, this is the channel EQ. It'll help take out some of the background noise pretty much. Next, this is the noise gate. Same thing as the channel EQ, will help lower the background noise. It'll reduce any humming noise as well, and it'll help level out the audio channels. So that's my noise gate. Right here's the compressor, which is, I feel like, is pretty much hard to use. You really have to go through this and dabble with it to find the right threshold and the ratio amount and the release as well, because you don't want things too noisy or too low at a volume. The last one is adaptive limiter. Take a screenshot of that, take notes of it if you want. On levels, there's an adaptive limiter as well right here, this compressor. And if you don't know where to find them exactly, you can always just type them out. So I'm gonna type in compressor, I'm gonna type in adaptive limiter, and you can find all of those right down there. But mind you, there's a lot more stuff here you can use, so don't really use my settings. Just experiment with your own and your own audio if you want. So here is where you can make your video editing process really simple and easy. Just go to Proxy Preferred. With that said, I'm done with this video. If it was helpful, drop a like and leave a comment of anything I missed, anything that was confusing, anything at all. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'm out.